cast of Netflix's The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina just got a little bit bigger with newly announced descriptions for several major characters. While the character descriptions for Sabrina, her aunts and cousin have already been made known, the show is, obviously, not stopping there. The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina will have many more characters to explore, both familiar and unknown to fans. The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina originally started life as a Riverdale offshoot. It was going to be developed for the CW, but the project moved to Netflix, keeping much of the same creative team. This includes Riverdale showrunner and writer of the comic that gives the series its name and premise, Roberto Aguirre Sacasa. Similar to Riverdale, The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina promises a mix of the familiar and the fresh for everyone's favorite teenage witch. The new character descriptions are in the same vein. While the characters seem mostly recognizable, there are more than few dark twists added in. Uncovered by that #show, 3 of these significant roles have been revealed for The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. At least one of them will be very familiar for fans of the 90s to late 00s sitcom with Melissa Joan Hart. To the surprise of no one, this darker take on the Sabrina mythology will still have the witch's famous love interest, Harvey Kinkle. The description for Harvey reads, male, legal 18 or 18 plus to play high school, all ethnicities. Sabrina's boyfriend, the Prince Charming of this dark fairy tale, Harvey is a young man in a small town starting to figure out his place in the larger world. He is politically minded, idiosyncratic, attractive, charismatic, and fun. Handsome and romantic, Harvey's also smart, woke, and compassionate. In the present day, he is part of Greendale's counterculture youth. He has no idea that he is descended from a long line of witch hunters. ASP series regular The wrinkle of Harvey being descended from witch hunters is a pretty big twist to the character. Typically Harvey is completely clueless and innocent about Sabrina's powers. Yet this should put him directly in the line of fire, although everything else about him makes it seem like Harvey will be much more of an ally than antagonist. Harvey won't be Sabrina's only friend. Sabrina will also be giving its lead a human best friend, similar to the role of Valerie in The Teenage Witch. This friend though is called Rosalind. While she shares her name with a classic character from the comics, in personality and appearance, she'll be quite different. According to the casting description, Rosalind is female, legal 18 or 18 plus to play 16, African American. Rosalind is Sabrina's human best friend, brash, empowered, and outspoken like her Black Panther parents. Rosalind is keeping a secret from Sabrina and the rest of her classmates, that she is not so slowly losing her eyesight, a fact that will put her immortal soul in jeopardy. 1013 series regular, it's the last role that might be the most mysterious and interesting. It appears that The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina is shooting for a real Buffy the Vampire Slayer vibe, giving the young heroine a formidable big bad to fight in her first season. Like many similar TV shows, Sabrina's greatest enemy will be close to home. At least that's what it seems according to the casting call for Mary Wardwell, female, 30s, diverse, a mousy teacher at Baxter High. Miss Wardwell is a smart, quirky mentor to Sabrina. However, her persona quickly gets taken over by Madam Satan at the start of the pilot, and she becomes a sultry, cunning manipulator, essentially the devil's handmaiden. Wardwell's lessons are designed to corrupt Sabrina per the devil's agenda. ASB series regular Madam Satan will be a well-known figure for most comic fans, especially readers of The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina. Madam Satan is a frequent antagonist for Sabrina. The most popular backstory for the character is that she used to be romantically linked to Sabrina's father, Edward Spellman. However, Edward left Madam Satan to be with Sabrina's mortal mother. This explains, in part, the Madam's negative feelings towards Sabrina. Although it appears in The Chilling Adventures, Madam Satan will be just a bit of a warm-up act. It seems increasingly obvious that Satan himself will be the ultimate villain of the series. The devil also appears to have very specific and mysterious plans for Sabrina. He seems less like he wants to destroy Sabrina and more than he wants to control her. Whether Satan will be cast in the first season, or at all, remains to be seen. It's possible that he could just exist as a background presence, often talked about but never really seen. In any case, it appears that this new Sabrina series intends not to pull any punches. A dark and moody take on a typically wholesome property worked for Riverdale. Hopefully, The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina will be just as, if not more, successful. Source: